Everyone look out, JP Morgan is on the loose. I'm David Guintieri and welcome to the Money GPS. Today we're talking about JP Morgan, one of the most dominant companies in the whole world. In this article, JP Morgan files patent for Bitcoin style payment system. So they're using the momentum of this Bitcoin and they filed for a patent. Actually, they updated an existing patent, but they now updated this patent and it's basically a similar system to Bitcoin. And what they're trying to do is build on the momentum created by Bitcoin and all these people that are dumping their money into Bitcoin. They're seeing a profitable future in the digital age. Let me go on. JP Morgan. You know those individuals, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, all the big bankers. They were the instrumental in setting up the Federal Reserve, which took place in 1910 on Jekyll Island off the coast of Georgia. They were the originators of the Federal Reserve. Of course, the Federal Reserve Act didn't take place until 1913, but this was the actual meeting. And lo and behold, we had J.P. Morgan being the most critical part of this meeting, and the whole bit that got the Federal Reserve, our favorite people in the whole wide world, set up. JP Morgan, who profits from another digital system, and that is the food stamp program. They have this monopoly on the food stamp program thanks to the US government. See, it's all about giving the monopolies in this communist and socialist society that has been set up for us. You have them, so what they want to do is perhaps give us a digital currency that we're forced on. What if the cash happened to go away, but JP Morgan had this system set up, and even similar to the EBT cards and what their system that they have set up. What if the welfare program was to do the same thing? What if this welfare program, instead of giving cash, the government now handed it out in this Bitcoin-like system for JP Morgan to monopolize on? That's an option. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but take a look at what's happening here, where they develop these monopolies, where a fully controlled system. You can't transact in between you and your brother, you and your father. You cannot do those transactions anymore. You have to then go through their system. I'll get into more in a second here. JP Morgan employees join Goldman Sachs among the top Obama donors. So you have, a conflict of interest here. You have billions of dollars being pumped into the system, and in this case directly to Obama's campaign contributions that are, of course, bribery. Let me go on quickly. Obama himself has up to $1 million in a JP Morgan account. They're working buddy-buddy, hand in hand. They are not working for the people. They're working for their own special interests. I've covered this 1,000,000 times already. I'll save you. Sweden moving towards cashless economy. This is where I see this going. Now, I'm not necessarily putting down Bitcoin here. I don't want to even get into that. What I'm talking about is moving away from the cash, moving away from real assets into digital. Now, I'm not talking about what's better or worse. What I'm talking about is how they have full control. When they go cashless, the government has 100% full control. They can see every transaction that is made, and they basically force you to go away from transacting in between individuals. So no longer could you have that garage sale. You have to buy things from the big box stores. You have to have your loyalty cards at the supermarket. You are going to be forced onto their system. And I see this as another way of control. So I've said enough about this. I'll keep this video short. And, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Head down below, click on the links below because there's lots of stuff for you to see. It doesn't end here at the Money GPS YouTube channel. There are more things you got to read. Take a look down below, and I will talk to you very soon.